So in the meantime, when it's getting loaded, yeah. So as we move forward with today's episode, hi, this is your barathkumarkarunanidhi. Welcome to my episode number 68 of the 90-day content challenge. And today we'll be continuing with the product metrics which we talked earlier. And today it will be retention metrics. So when it comes to retention, what is retention first of all? For any company, retaining their customers will be the main target for them. So any companies, if they have the customer coming in and they are with them for a prolonged period of time, they get immense value out of it and out of the company, and the customers also getting the immense value out of the product which we provide them. So how often how the customers are retained by the companies? So there are various metrics that can be used to check, are we on a good scale, or are we have to improve somewhere. That's all things which we have to do. What are things which we have to do, all the things. So we have a certain metrics for that, and we will discuss on that now. So quickly, as I mentioned before, to consider this use case of metrics calculation, always take up a use case of having metrics being calculated for Amazon Prime or Netflix or any other provider, any other subscription-based platforms. If at all, that will be easy. That will be easy for you to understand the flow. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen quickly. Give me a minute. So the slides are on the screen. It should come in anytime now. Yeah. Great. So as you see on the screen, give me a minute. So earlier we talked about acquisition metrics, conversion metrics, and lastly we talked about engagement metrics. So today we're going to talk more on retention metrics. So these are the types of retention metrics that is there in place, that is being considered, that is being used by product managers in the industry, so that they'll be able to identify, or the customers retaining with us, or they are moving out of us. That's what we need to mainly know. So these are the different metrics. First is customer retention rate or churn rate. Next is net present score, NPS score, and that's NPS. And next is customer satisfaction score, which is CSAT. We term it as CSAT, SAT, satisfaction, SAT. So customer satisfaction score, and next, our last one is about customer effort score, which is SCES. Yeah. So these are the four different metrics we'll be talking more on today. And as we move forward, first one is going to be customer retention or churn rate. So when it comes to customer retention, it's going to be about the percentage of customers who stay with us or who continue to use our product or service for a certain period of time, for a period of, within a given span of time. Okay, so it's about customer retention. So when we talk about customer retention, so as I mentioned, so how many customers are staying with us for a given period of time is what we're going to talk about. And the formula to calculate this is number of customers and number of active customers during the end of the period minus the number of new customers acquired during that particular period, and then divide that numbers divided by the number of customers during the start of the period, and into 100 gives you the percentage value. So example, as you see on the screen, we talk about retention of okay. So we're going to take up check on retention over a period of 3 months, which is a 1 quarter of January to March as such. Okay, right. So here the number of customers who at the start of the January is 500 customers, and number of customers by end of March over the period of 3 months or over a quarter, it has increased, like another 500 people have come in, so which is 100 increase. And number of in that new customers between this 3 months, January to March, again is 550. So which means some people have come in. Who have been existing already, they are left even in this 3 months time, and new customers are 550 in numbers. So what is the customer retention rate here? Which is we are going to get by this calculation is 1000 minus 550 and divided by this number of customers during the start of January, which is 500 into 100, which gives 450 by 500 into 100, which is 90%. So we have a customer retention rate of 90%, which is really good for the company if this is the case, right? So this is about customer retention. And when it comes to churn rate, this is about percentage of customers who move out of us, who stop using a product as such, who stop using product or service over a period of time. This is called churn rate. So they'll be using a product for a certain number of period, or say for example, they come in, they test it, or they use it for a week or so. Once their necessity is done, they'll close it off, something like that. So that is about, that is about churn rate. So they come in and they just move out of the product or service. So that is about churn rate, and the formula for that is number of customers lost during the period of, say for example, here 3 months duration. How many customers we lost during the period, and divided by the number of customers during the start of the period. So into 100, it gives you the churn rate percentage. So the number of customers lost during January to March. Here it is 100 customers we lost. Say for example, we have lost 100 customers who have come in and they have moved out of our product soon after trying our product. So which is around that comes to 100. And by the start of in the start of January we had around 500 customers. So the churn rate is 100 divided by 500 into 100, which is 20%. Am I wrong? Yeah, 20% is the churn rate for the for your company, for your product or for your company, right? So this is about customer retention rate or the churn rate. Next is about net promoter score, NPS. So this net promoter score is used to measure the, it's one of the metric to measure the customer loyalty and customer satisfaction. Okay, so we usually rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. So how likely this do you recommend this product to your friends or family, likewise. So that is how the scale would happen, and that's how we are going to get the input from the customers. So that way we'll be able to identify whether the customers are liking the product, so that they will be promoting this. So instead of we promoting, they will promote promote the product to their friend circle and family circle. So here the classification of respondents. So how many we take a survey, and the respondent we get many responses from the customers, and they call respondents. There, when the customers give us a rate of score of 9 to 10, which is on a scale of 1 to 10, they give 9 to 10 is their score, then they are called as promoters. And if it is between 7 to 8, then they are passives, and detractors, or who gives us a score of 0 to 6 or 1 to 6. So they are called detractors. So when it comes to NPS score, net promoter score, the formula is percentage of promoters minus percentage of detractors. So that will give you the NPS score. Here on the scale of 1 to 10, as on the example we have mentioned, so as an example, we have talked about on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend the product or service to a friend or a colleague. So say for example, we have conducted a survey with this question, and 1,000 users have responded for the survey, and 100 has given us a score of 0 to 6, which is detractor score is 10%, 100 by 1,000, right, into 100. So next is 200 members or 200 users are given a score of 7 to 8 of passives, which is around 20%, 200 divided by 1,000 into 100. And 700 gave a score of 9 to 10, which is promoters, which is 700 divided by 1,000, which is again into 100 is 70%. All right. So we have this detractors, passives, and promoters values now. So now we can calculate the NPS score with this. So NPS is equal to percentage of promoters minus percentage of detractors, which is percentage of promoters is 70% minus detractors percentage is 10%. So the NPS will be 60. So which means this is a really good number actually. So this is actually a success, and it means most of the users will be promoting our product to others, to their family and colleagues or friends. So this is about calculating the net promoter score. Next is about customer satisfaction score, which is CSAT. So here CSAT is again a simple metric which can be used to measure how happy the users are while using the product or services. So either be it a product or even the entire process that's happening during a service. Say for example, they call up to a customer care. So this always happens, right? When we call up a customer care customer service number, and once all the interactions over, at the end of the call, they will ask us, how satisfied are you with the performance, or with the query, with the scenario, or how happy are you based on my performance. That is how they ask for, right? So did I solve your question, or did I solve your problem, or did I answer all your questions, all the things. That is about customer satisfaction. So if we are happy, we'll be giving good score, and if not, then we give a lesser score. So again, here on a scale of 5 or 1 to 10, that depends on the company, it can vary. So again, before that, what is the formula to identify the CSAT score? Is about the number of satisfied customers divided by the number of responses we receive into 100. So here on a scale of when we conduct a survey on a scale of 1 to 5, say for example, we say we have received around 500 responses. Okay, and here satisfied customers, which means 4 or 5 who has given the rating, they are satisfied customers. And we say, for example, we have received around 350 people who has given a rating of 4 to 5. And dissatisfied customers or 1 to 2, they will be, let's say we have around 100 members, 100 users like that. And there are neutral users as well who gives us a rating of 3. Around 50 are there in that zone. Okay, so in that, now in this, to calculate the CSAT, which is customer satisfaction score, we will have the number of satisfied customers, which is 350 divided by the total number of responses we received, which is 500 responses. So 350 divided by 500 into 100, which gives you 70% as a CSAT score, which is again a good number. So our customer, this means our customer care executives are doing a good job, and they are making the customers happy, and customers are satisfied with the performance. Also, if how likely are you going to promote this product to your friends? That is the question. Then yes, if the 70% is there, then yes, more than customers are happy using our product, and they'll be also giving promoting our product to them others as well. So this is how the customer satisfaction score is calculated. Okay, next and last one is about customer effort score. So this is about the ease of interaction. This measures the ease of interaction with the product or services. How easy was it for the customer to interact with our product or the service which we have provided? Okay, so be it how to use the product application, mobile application or web application, anything like that, or even what is the service. So how easy was it to communicate with the customer care executive, anything like that. Any of that scenario can be taken as a use case here. So usually these customers, or more customers, if they are happy with the way we interact with the product or the service that's been provided. So if they are easy, if they feel that it is very much comfortable, they tend to stay loyal, and they stay back with the product or service with us as such. So the most common way to collect the effort score is by customer surveys. So CES, how we calculate is the formula to get this is total score from respondents divided by the number of respondents. Okay. So this we have taken an example. We have taken an example of survey being conducted with the question like, how easy was it to handle the issue? Okay, say for this is the question research. So on a scale of very difficult to very easy. Say for example, we can even say we have released a new feature on the product, and we wanted to get a feedback from them. So we're just giving a quick survey like, how easy was it for you to handle this product or handle this feature in our product? This could be a question. So this is okay. The handling this feature was very easy, okay, neutral, then difficult, very difficult. So this is the scale range we are given. So 1 is for the very difficult, and 5 is for very easy. So here the number of responses we have received. Say for example, we have received around 100 respondents, and total score. So that is what we wanted. So out of 100 respondents, we have received 75 5 rating, and 24 4s, and 2 3s, and 2 2s, and 1 1. Okay. So sum up all these 75 into 5, and 20 into 4, 3 into 2, and 2 into 2 again, and 1 into 1. So which is coming around 466. So out of 500, if all 100 has given 5-star rating, which our score would have been total score would be 500, but we have different numbers we have taken, for example, and which is coming around 466. Here CES, customer effort score, will come to around 466 divided by the number of respondents, which is 100, which is again 4.66. Okay, so this is again a good number which we have taken up here. Of course, that totally all these values are examples which you're seeing on the screen, but the real time scenario when it goes to when it comes to on the company's perspective, the values might differ based on how the performance is there for the product or the company employees, and how satisfied the customers on the other end. So all these factors depends, and that's how the values will vary. Okay. So quick recap on what we talked today. And first we talked about customer retention rate, which talks about the percentage of users who stay with us and continue to use our product or service for a specific period of time. So that is customer retention rate. Next is churn rate, which is percentage of customers who move out of our product or stop using our product after using it for a certain number of time, right? Certain number of time or certain period of time, right? So next is about net promoter score, which is NPS, which we talked about. It's to measure the customer loyalty and customer satisfaction. And next is we talked about customer satisfaction score, which is CSAT. Here we talked about how to measure how happy the customers and users are with the individual processes or the products and services that we provided to them from our company, right? So that is about CSAT score. Next is about customer effort score. This measures the ease of interaction for the customers or users with the product or the service, with the product and the other service which you provided or which they have opted for. Excuse me. So that's it for today, and hope you found this video interesting. Let me stop sharing my screen quickly. Yeah, great. So that's it for today. Hope you found this video interesting, and see you again in the next video. And next video would be the last metrics topic which we are going to talk about is revenue metrics, which we'll talk in the next video. And so add in your inputs and feedbacks in the comment section below, and join my Facebook group, Facebook page, Barathkumarkarunanidhi. That is the link is available in the comment section below, and that join that page so that you'll be able to track, see the progress of our page, and any conversations or any information on product management topics and discussions will be happening only in that page after this 90-day challenge. So do join my page using the link below, and see you again in the next episode. Okay, and before that, the link for joining my VIP Facebook group is also available in the comments, and there's also a Calendly link which you can use it to have an one-to-one conversation with me on any product management related conversations or career consultations as well. And the book, the link to download my ebook, which talks about 6 ways to start your career in product management, is also available in the comment section below. Use it well, and see you again in the next video. Until then, this is Barathkumarkarunanidhi signing off. Right, have a nice day, take care, and bye bye. God bless.